Patients with chronic pain may initially be highly focused on medical solutions to their pain, and in order to engage them with a psychological approach, it's essential for the GP to develop a good rapport with the patient and acknowledge that the pain is a very real and important problem. It can be helpful to review the physical symptoms before moving on to discussions about thoughts or emotions. Giving an empowering explanation of the gate control theory of pain can help move the patient away from purely focusing on eliminating pain and provide a rationale for changing behavioural and cognitive factors, such as increasing activity or using distraction techniques.
So we agreed last time that it would be helpful to discuss a bit more about your pain and how it's affecting your life.
Yeah, well, I would do anything to get rid of this pain.
I can understand that. Although I know you've had your pain a long time, so it may not be straightforward to simply get rid of it. Could we focus first on understanding your pain a bit better? At the very least, I'll get a better understanding of what's going on for you, and we may be able to find some ways to help you cope with it differently.
Yeah, I suppose so. I just want to get my life back.
Sounds like this pain's very distressing for you.
Yeah. It's like a nightmare.
Sorry to hear that. I'd like to learn a bit more about how it's affecting your life. Would you be happy for me to take some notes to help me remember what you say?
Oh, yeah, of course. Most doctors couldn't even be bothered to listen to me, so go ahead.
Well, I would like to listen to what you have to say. Could you start by telling me what situations in your life the pain interferes with the most?
Well, it's there all the time. When it's bad, it stops me doing virtually anything at all.
When do you notice it the most?
When I walk, when I do any activity, it's particularly bad at night.
Because we have a limited time, I'd like to focus on an example that's important to you. You mentioned pain is bad at night and when you do activity. Which of those would you like to discuss first?
Probably the pain at night, because when I'm tired, the pain gets a lot worse. Then I get all achy and stiff.
Can you think of a recent example when the pain has been particularly bad at night?
It's pretty much every night.
So maybe just choose a night in the past week or so.
Okay, well, Sunday night was particularly bad.
Okay, so on Sunday night, at what point did you become aware of the pain being a major problem?
Well, it built up during the evening. I really started dreading going to bed. And then about 10 p.m, I was just exhausted. Once I got actually into bed, pain was so bad I couldn't actually sleep.
So the pain built up over the evening and you felt exhausted and wanted to go to bed. But once you were in bed, the pain was so bad that it kept you awake. Could you describe the pain?
Yeah, it's a constant nagging pain, and then it's got these sort of excruciating stabbing spasms right in the lower back.
That sounds very unpleasant. Do you have any other symptoms?
Yeah, there's like red hot needles shooting down my legs. And my muscles are achy and stiff.
I see. Is there anything else?
I just feel exhausted all the time.
It must all be very difficult. If I could just summarise, the pain built up over the evening with spasms of pain and burning needles